That's live
Now
now.
it's live. It's weird, huh? I don't know what the hell's going on. All right, it's live. We're back again. Sorry, what I don't know how. I hope this actually stays in the whole YouTube thing because I've got no idea if it's gonna work out now. But let's just try to finish it up. So Matt Cohen, very very fast. Let's do this one.
Yeah, I like the idea on this. It's
Oh,
it's
the
just
ball's
very
there.
tricky to get this um, to get the light to do what you want it to do here. It's you're asking somebody to work very, very hard to find out,
What's going
who's
on?
kicking the ball, where the ball is.
I just
This, if there had been light like just slightly raking the background and then falling on the players or whatever, I could see it, but it's just everything gets lost here. I really
especially it's
like the
so
idea. I
far, you
really
know.
like it.
Yeah, especially it's very very far, and I like the fact that the goal's cut off as well on the left hand side. Like Matt said, it's very difficult to see what the hell's going on with this. There's it's the background is so dark, and there's not enough separation for just anything, you know. Good idea. I think it's just very badly executed. All right, we're almost done now. And I've Matt told me we'll do a different way next time, not to have to rely on the internet to get all the images loaded up. All right, Simon Leonard, you've blurred it. I've got to know what the hell's going on in that blur. I don't know. Is it really a car or is it just a ghost? I don't know what it is, huh? So, and then is it an interesting moment? Is it interestingly shot? It's interestingly shot, but it's not really a picture because it's just a blur, you know? And when it's too much of a blur, then I'm not supposed to like, what am I supposed to make sense out of the whole thing? And it's desaturated, which I don't really particularly like this kind of desaturation. And no, it's not really a photo for me.
Yeah, you have to think about when you make a picture like this and you're blurring out the main subject, then what ends up being in focus are things that aren't interesting and that you wouldn't want people to focus on. Look at the crack in the road. Look at the thing, like gum or oil or whatever is stuck to the road. That Dunlop sign on the barricade, and then the curb and the different colors of the pavement. Those are the things that stand out because those are the things that are readable. You're going looking for the subject of the picture, and the subject of the picture is blurred out almost beyond knowing what it is. And then the things that are in focus and not blurred out are things that you don't want the people to look at. So you're really, it's just switched. This is why you pan instead of long exposure for pictures like this, because then the panning gets the subject in and takes everything else out. You've taken the subject out and left everything else in. Not
I
good.
mean, like if it's a very plain background, it's a long stretch, and you can see like the car really just like it's like a blur. I understand because you have a constant, which is a nice plain background. I was just thinking about like if it's like if it's a course that you have this yellow stripe, the Dunlop stripe, all the way across from left to right, clean, really clean background, and yeah, I think that would have actually worked. It may be a bit so there is something constant, which like I said is a clean background, but there isn't something like that, and it's just it's a mess. It really is it's a mess of a photo. So we asked Brendan to put this one in. I've got something to say. You've got something to say. He's doing like I think he's trying to like start doing the whole barrel thing. That's what he told me. He wants to get inside of what like inside the hole, the water when they do the surfing thing. Um, let's not really get into like if it's difficult or not because that's a bit the effort doesn't really count when it comes to these things because what matters is the end result, which is the picture. First of all, I don't think it's really like it's not a roll because there is no roll. It's a start of a roll, but it's not really a roll. It's the start of a barrel. It's not really a barrel. It's kind of not there. The guy is not doing anything interesting, and that's it. To me, that it just ends there. So would I keep it? No, there's no way I would actually keep this because it's you should know by then. You're not trying to show progress to people, you're trying to show results. And if you want to make sure that the quality of your picture is really high all the time, you cannot show progress. And this is like, it's something like, oh, I got this far this time, I'm gonna try and do it, better next time. I'll wait for it, like, you know, point 0.5 more seconds more, so that I can get the barrel, and the guy actually might be doing something for a change. And that's kind of how I feel about the whole thing.
I feel that the guy's face is underexposed relative to the sky and the cliffs in the background, and that just can't happen. You have to get the exposure on the skin. You have to do it. I don't mind this picture as much. I don't care that he's not in a barrel. I don't care. Um, I'm not as harsh about the moment because I do like how the wave is coming up and how it changes colors from the white to green to deeper green and then to blue. I like all of that. Obviously, it could be better, but the thing that's distracting to me is that you have to really look to see that it's actually a person on the surfboard because it just looks like a blob. It could be a seal, you know. It's too dark and the background is too light. So you have to get the exposure right on your subject and let the rest of it go lighter or um, compose differently so that the things that are really bright aren't in the background.
And we're done almost, because read stuff we're not gonna do. It's the last one. It's not like, you have to kind of like, is it not evident that you cannot say you've got a good shot because you've got Norway? I guess it's an international match, and you got, I don't know who it is this time, but no idea who these people are. There's no really famous Norwegian nor um, Bulgarian football players at this point. It's not. What is he
Come
doing?
on,
He's just passing.
Stoichkov?
No, no, no. Right now, there's no one interesting. There's no one famous right now in Bulgaria or Norway. No, and what is he doing? He's not doing anything. Just kicking a ball. That's it. That's it. Is it interesting? No, it's not interesting. Would you keep it? No, I wouldn't keep it. Why would I keep it? If you want to get better at sports photography, you have to really start thinking telling yourself right now, like, is it interesting? What I've got over
The
here, besides the fact that this, if you're Norwegian or Bulgarian,
the Norwegian guy could be doing the most crazy thing that ever happened, and the Bulgarian guy is telling you this picture is not going to be interesting. You can't have people standing around in your picture. They
well,
suck
like,
all the
unless
energy
if
right out of it.
guys are doing something interesting, that I would, you know what I mean? Don't you think so? Like, if he's doing something crazy, crazy.
People standing around wreck pictures. That's it.
Mm, in this context, had he be doing something really interesting, huh? I won't mind. Like him saying, like, the Norwegian guy. This Bulgarian guy could be like this or doing whatever boring thing, he's just standing around. I wouldn't mind. But I don't want him to really think that, like, this particular moment is a very interesting moment. Like, is it an interesting moment at all? Like, I don't really think so. And even if Matt says that way, I understand that, like, yeah, you can't just like see one guy's doing something interesting and one guy's not doing something interesting. But to me, like, it's just the moment itself is just nothing there, you know. It's the classic Matt Cohen American football picture criticism of, if the guy is got the ball and if he is running, it's not a particularly good moment, right?
Yeah.
Because it happens however many times during the matter of the course of the game. How many times do you kick a ball like that? A lot. It's like, God, it's a disaster. Everyone's happy. That's it done, by the way. That's it, because I think Reed's got another one in, and I think I need to tell him that it's like 3 maximum per. Even if I invited all his pictures that we didn't think was very, very good, he he put in more, so you have to. It's only 3 maximum. Really sorry about the whole technical difficulty thing. Like, I've had internet problem for a long time, and we'll try to kind of fix it for next time. We even tried to record this earlier, but my internet was so slow I couldn't really do it. So yeah, that concludes the training ground. We'll be a lot smoother next time. There has to be some changes made so that we don't have to keep on switching back and forth, and it was very distracting. So I really apologize for that. This has been a biglensfastshutter.com production. I should have never said that before. And if you want any more information about Big Lens Fast Shutter, well, what we do over here, please visit biglensfastshutter.com, and you can see all the information there. You can go to Flickr group page, just look for Big Lens Fast Shutter. You'll be able to actually probably find it. And yeah, that will be it. So enjoy the rest of the whatever afternoon you've got left, and yeah, please send us better pictures, from now on, so we don't have to do this all the time. Bye.